Jake Merica Cringe Retrospective. I was on a group tonight, and some dude was getting called out. Started bringing up how much land he owned, and the memories just came rushing back. But that was me 16 months ago, fat boy famous, floating in the pool, taking videos, saying, "Oh yeah, well my Spikes tactical lower is just fine, and I own this pool. And what kind of cars do you have?" And all these memories kept flowing in. It's been a wild journey, man. It is ups and downs, cringe moments, God tier cringe moments. I was sipping my Coke Zero because no beer for me. Just brought all that back. It's been a wild ride, man. It's been a crazy journey. Pissed off a lot of people, but I have appreciated their input and their drags too. It's got me this far. I didn't come anywhere close to meeting my training goal this year, obviously. When I get dragged for not shooting my guns, I deserve it. I mean, 7, 8, 9 times to the range in 16 months is pathetic. And they weren't really good visits either. I was just baffled by trying to figure it out. Watch YouTube videos, forget half the stuff, get there, have an issue, have to focus on that, trying to zero, bad eyes. But it's been a wild ride, man. I appreciate all the help I've got along the way. There's a lot of good guys. That Trendon McCormick, I still owe him an apology. He tried to help me in the snob group, and I ended up stepping in shit time and time again. I did what I did. I come at things with the best of intentions, but sometimes you have to think before you speak and act, because people are going to perceive you based on what they see. They don't know who you are inside. They don't know what you mean, what you intend. I get that, and let's just face it. I'm a big kind of goofy, pseudo-autistic acting motherfucker sometimes, especially when I drink. But I saw that happening, and I was chiming in, and a lot of dudes just say, "Hey, you've come a long way, Jake, man. You really have, dude." I was like, "Yeah, I kind of have. I got a long way to go, but it's been a wild journey. I've enjoyed every damn minute of it. It's weird. It's like when I started when I was in my 20s and I started my computer career. And I had to learn all this complex stuff. Some stuff I got, some I didn't. It's frustrating. You got talked down to a lot by smarter people and people above you, and you have to, the whole DJ thing. I've never been a DJ. That was just a fantasy hobby. I had tables back in the early 2000s briefly, and then they got stolen from so-called friends of mine. Stole everything, all my records and shit. That killed my soul. And I didn't touch turntables for about 20 years later when I bought these. I created my little fantasy room because I remember the raves back in the day and how much fun we used to have and shit. And I was getting dragged in those forums too. He said, each time I'm trying to learn something new, right? But the gun thing has taken on a whole new passion, and I'm driven to really see it through and do it right. In a large part because of all the dragging and all the input that I've gotten over the last 16 months. You don't know what you don't know, but then you make assumptions and you're wrong. And I looked to where I was, floating around in a pool, defending a Spikes tactical lower purchase in my Anderson. And then seeing how far I have come in that respect. Learned a lot about taking them apart, putting them together. Haven't mastered it all, but I'm pretty confident now. I'm not crawling on the floor every 2 seconds, screaming and cursing for springs and detents. Every once in a while, but I've learned a lot in that respect. The focus of 22 is, training. You need to find a good location, get the dollars up for some real training classes, get some decent gear. Somebody mentioned Spiritus, extra large, or X3X, 4, I don't know. I'm a big boy, 295 to 305 to any given Sunday, 5'10", 5'11". It's going to be rough getting started. Making changes to my health. This shit's got to go. Diet soda's got to go. I cut way down on my drinking drastically over the last 6 to 8 months, though. I really have. Partly because I was drinking too much and acting a fool. And partly because it's just, it keeps you fat. And I'm fat enough. So, I was seeing this guy get dragged, and I was like, dude, that was me, but I was that times a million, I haven't touched my turntables in months. I can't stand to look at them sometimes, because that one fateful day when I had a horrible day and everything went wrong, and then I was getting dragged from my stride bar because it looked like the Incredible Hulk's dick. And my dumb ass wasn't aware that screen recording apps were a thing. Didn't get the memo on that one. and I live on in infamy until the end of time. But that's all right. It's a cautionary tale to all you poors out there. You're going to act uppity and think you know more than the dudes that have been doing this for 10, 15 plus years. Shut the fuck up, pay attention, ask questions, be polite. When you earn the right to be sarcastic and funny, they'll let you know. And that's just how it goes, man. They break you down to build you up, just like the military. I assume a lot of these guys are ex-military. They don't put up with bullshit. They didn't put up with me. I came in as a happy clown, good time mojo guy, but they don't want to hear all that shit. You know, you prove yourself, they'll treat you like gold. Some of the guys that used to hate my guts send me messages all the time with input and information and encouragement. Like, you're really trying, man. I can see that, man. You keep it up, all right? You know, I appreciate that, you know. So I'm taking it real seriously. 2022 is going to be a whole new year for me. I'm going to try to achieve a lot of goals that I've set forward, health-wise, as well as training-wise. It's going to be an uphill battle for a while, but I'll get there. I'm going to enjoy every damn minute of it. It'll be painful, you know, physically, trying to figure all this out. I'm a roly-poly dude. I can't go prone. I just rotate. Yeah, gotta start doing some sit-ups and shit. Go join a Planet Fitness, start doing some basic. Get back to being in some kind of shape and build some strength. Part of the reason I have trouble at the range is that some of these ones, you got everything on these rifles. I mean, constantly doing this and trying to hold them right and trying to get groups. I mean, you're struggling, man, because I don't have the strength anymore. Got to build that back up. I'm 47, not 102. So, I mean, I got a lot of good years ahead of me. And if I keep this right mindset on, I can move forward. But this time next year, I could be a lean, mean, well, leaner, meaner training machine, man. Out there with the dudes, set of nods on my head, putting in the training, loving every minute of it, and being prepared for anything that comes my way in life. And be able to be an asset, not a liability loot drop, you know what I'm saying? So I thought of that when I saw that. I was like, I want to make a quick video on that and say sorry to Trendon McCormick, officially, an official apology from Jake Merica for trying to help me and me acting like a cringe king fool. A handful of other dudes out there that I really pissed off. Even TJ, who hates my guts. You know, it's been a wild ride, dude. It really has. I've learned a lot. I think I've grown a lot. Strange thing for a 47-year-old man to say, but I'm a big kid inside. I always have been. You know, maybe some things I should take more seriously. I don't or didn't. You know, I'm working on that. You know, life is a journey and all that shit. But it's been a wild ride, dude. I always wanted to ride a motorcycle, never did. The DJ thing was a dream of mine in the 2000s. I just watched the DJs up there and all the applause they got and all the adoration. And I'm kind of somewhat musically inclined. You know, I play keyboard a little bit. You know, I keep a beat. I was like, I want to be that guy. I want to be the rock star, you know. Then my tables got stolen. That dream went away. I didn't fight for it. And then we turned, you know, it's like flip the script. Now we're doing the gun thing. This is my thing. I can own it. And it's all on me. And nobody else. Get out there and put in the work. And then you'll earn some respect. And it's not about just earning respect from people on the internet, which are some dudes I really respect on the internet, dudes that I'm in touch with, that have been stellar in trying to help guide me and make good choices, you know. And I appreciate that, I really do. And I don't want to let them down now, you know. And make them look like fools for backing me up in groups when people still go after me every once in a while, if that happens. And then I turn around and do another cringe thing and just like, oh, well, now that makes them look stupid. You know, nah, man, nah, not this time. We're going to move forward in a whole new direction. And Jake Merica's going to get a little more serious. I'm still a goofy guy, and I'll joke around in my videos here and there just for, it's fun, you know. But not cringe level. Just a little goofy. And I'll keep that down to a minimum. I want to turn this into a more focused, serious channel, too. About training and the evolution of where you can go from a zero to a half a hero in 2.6 short years, maybe. I don't know. We'll start a whole new video series. The Anti-Cringe with Jake Merica. It's been real. Enjoy your Sunday. Tomorrow I got to go do the second opinion thing on the teeth and talk to a real dentist and not the McDonald's of dentistry at Aspen Dental. Make sure I'm not getting, find a new guy that's not trying to size me up like a used car salesman. And after that, gonna go to a few LGSs, check out some ammo prices. Went on Ammo Seek, found some decent deals. Can't afford to buy a bunch right now, but I'm going to get enough to keep up with a couple of range runs and still have 600-800 left over back up in the house for shit hits the fan, and enough for at least 2 more range runs. And I'll keep adding to that as much as I can. And just go forward with a whole new mission and purpose. I'm really passionate about all this. I love it, and it's time to take the next step. It's way too late, you know. I've been dragging, so 2022 is going to be a whole new year for Jake Merica, and I appreciate all you guys who stop by and encourage me. It means a lot, and hope to be announcing some good news, some decent groups. I'll get some decent video at the range, but I'm going to focus on my shooting. The first 5-6 times I was at the range, I want to look cool shooting my gun, and I'm changing the camera, I'm putting the gun. Oh wait, no, I want to put the phone up, hit record, just do your thing, boy. You can get some shots, do some editing. All right, here's me fucking up this, and here's me not being able to zero that. But don't care about the goddamn phone. You're there to learn how to shoot, not video record yourself shooting. 2 completely different things, aren't they? I learned that the hard way. This is me shooting my gun. It's like, no, this is me trying to focus on this one skill set. I'll leave that on, and you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong, and maybe I can move forward. And that's where I'm at. Have a good Sunday. Stay safe. Peace out.